looking at your trade board, you've got Brock Nelson at number 1. He's 33, pending UFA. Winnipeg has been tied to this guy. It seems like he also feels like the kind of guy that Winnipeg goes for every year, and it doesn't get them over the hump. Yeah. Whether it's
Dasney, Monahan, Toffoli, the older veteran guys,
center.
Yeah,
Kevin.
Tall center with prematurely graying hair.
Yes,
it's your boy.
Yes,
yeah. I feel bad for him. He's been attacked. Suddenly, people have been doing instead of me sized up next to Sidney Crosby, and these guys are the same age. It has been Brock Nelson.
He's getting partly compensated for that pain, I'm sure.
Yeah. Unlike me, yeah.
What is Brock Nelson?
I was going to say, if he's number 1 on your trade board, I'm guessing the factors and the elements that you put into putting him there is the potential impact he could have for the team that acquires him. What's he got left at 33 years of age, and what does it take to get this guy out of New York?
I think he's got a lot left. I was very pleasantly surprised with Brock Nelson's play. I know you could look at the lack of points at Four Nations Faceoff, but if you go back and watch that championship game again, third period and OT gave them massive minutes in tough matchups and really held up his end of the bargain well. So I was impressed with Brock Nelson. I think he's the premier rental center available. He's, again, you might say, what does he have left in the tank? I went and did a deep dive on his game. I watched every shift that he's played this year so far at the time I wrote the story in January. And this is a guy that his numbers have plummeted, but it's because the Islanders' power play sucks. It's not because he's playing any different or doing anything different. Kyle Palmieri's taken the same hit on his overall numbers. Watch the games, watch the even strength production. He's doing the same thing that he's always done in his whole career, but his numbers are down 20%, not because he's 33 turning 34. It's because the Islanders can't score a goal to save their lives on the power play, and their special teams as a whole stink. So I think he's a very attractive second line center option. And I think he's a tremendous fit in Winnipeg, because the big thing of all the names that you just mentioned, it's not that they struggle to acquire these guys. It's that they struggle to keep them. They come in and then they're out because they don't want to re-sign. I think Nelson is a unique candidate because I've made this point a few times. War Road, Minnesota is closer to Winnipeg than it is to St. Paul, where the Wild play. If you're going to have an opportunity to sign a guy like that with a team that's in the contending mix, close to home is a good bet.
And so for the Islanders, Nelson, it looks like there's a lot of teams for them to pass. Tough loss to the Rangers, I want to say, last night or 2 nights ago. But Palmieri's another UFA. You got him in your top 10. It sounds like, it's going to be the summer. They got to decide whether they want to keep Noah Dobson long-term or not. Where are you at on the Islanders? Because they're holding a couple of your chips in the top 10.
Where I'm at on the Islanders is make the deal. If Brock Nelson is a New York Islander on Saturday morning when he wakes up, I'm not exaggerating when I say this, Lou Lamoriello should be fired on the spot. You don't need to come to work on Saturday. It's malfeasance and negligence keeping this guy. If you want to re-sign him so bad, wait till July 1st, get what you can for him and bring him back. 22 games or whatever it is in another team's uniform isn't going to make or break him, but not having those assets in a lost year for the Islanders with a bleak future and not enough star power, high-end skill, or difference makers, the Islanders are pretending if they think that signing 2 33-year-old pending UFAs is going to help them moving forward. Absolutely pretending.
There's some gray beards
big time,
in literally and figuratively, and it's an aging core. And it has been for a while.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.